What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Trascents, and it is that time of the week again. It is time for our weekly fragrance. I don't edit this type of stuff out. It is time for your weekly it's time for the weekly fragrance review. This is where I talk about the fragrances that I've worn over the last week, the situations I wore them in, and the compliments that I may have gotten from them. Just dawned on me I need to grab one real quick that I wore that I don't have in here. Now, let's kick it. Y'all ready to kick the ballistics? Have y'all ever thought about words from the 90s that you wanted to bring back? You know, sayings from the 80s and the 90s, like word is born, G. Like my word is born. Just, you know, or is it just me? I guess it's just me. Okay, starting out with Sunday, which would have been the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and I'm going to assume that was the 13th. All right. Starting out with Sunday. It's been a cool year. Not cool as in everything is cool, copacetic. It is, but it's been a cool year temperature-wise. So Sunday, I went with the fragrance that I really, really enjoyed. I encourage you to buy this fragrance. I think it smells good. I'm pretty sure you can pick it up at Walmart. I think I got mine from Marshall's, maybe. But the house is Cremo, and it is spice and black vanilla. And this reminds me of, what is it? The new 1 million elixir or whatever. No, not 1 million elixir. Jean Paul Gaultier or whatever it is. Elixir that everybody's just going crazy over. Yes, that fragrance smells good, but it doesn't smell any better than this, in my opinion. And this is $12, and that one is $100 to $150. But what you get with this is a sweet, spicy vanilla. It says it in the name, spice and black vanilla, and that's exactly what you get. It dries down to a nice, creamy, rich, luxurious type of scent, in my opinion. For the $12 to $25 that you're going to pay for this 100 ml bottle, I really think you should get it and add it to your collection. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Now, there are some people that'll say, Trey, you're right, that does smell like the new elixir, and then there's going to be some people that say, I don't. Okay, they both have notes of vanilla and they both have spices in there, so you draw your own conclusion. It's fine, whatever, we ain't got to argue about it. I think it smells very similar to the new Jean Paul Gaultier Le Mans elixir, and some other people feel the same way, but it'll put you in that wheelhouse. Also, it'll put you in the wheelhouse of, what is that from Givenchy Gentleman Privé, maybe? But it's got that sweet, spicy vanilla creaminess, perfect for this time of the year. And that's what I chose to wear Sunday because it was cold. So that's what I wore Sunday. Moving along. Monday, I wore a fragrance. I really like this house. A lot of people really like this fragrance. I'm on the fence with it. From the house of Banana Republic, as part of their Icon line, it is tobacco and tonka bean. Love the bottle design. If I were given the opportunity to create my own fragrance, this style bottle is exactly what I would want. The dark colors. I think I would rather have a magnetic cap as opposed to a snap-on cap, but either way, the simplicity with that right there, just the minimalistic design, I think that is adorable. I think it looks good in a collection because I would want y'all to collect all my scents. But this fragrance, very straightforward. Tobacco and tonka bean. More tonka bean than anything to me. I get way more tonka than I do tobacco, and maybe that's why it after so long, after having it on my skin for so long, if I'm honest, yes, it smells good, but it gets on my nerves. I'm just like, I don't feel like the man when I wear this. I don't. And it's not because it's probably a unisex that leans a little bit more feminine. It just doesn't, maybe it doesn't work well for my skin, with my skin. I don't know. I've tried it a couple of times. I'm proud to have it in my collection. I think I felt the same way about dark cherry and amber, I think is what it is. I ended up buying that, testing it, and giving it to a friend. There's a lot of guys out there that absolutely love this fragrance. Is it high quality? Yes, it is. Does it smell good? Yes, it is. Does it smell like a niche fragrance? Yes. All of that is true. Does it work for Treyway? No. No. This one is not for me. I've tried it. I will probably try it again. Even smelling it in the air, it doesn't move me. I don't know what else to tell you. It just doesn't move me. I mean, he still got a home, but he won't be starting no time soon, but he got a home. But with that one, the name, just like the Cremo, the name says it all. The name says it all. Tobacco and tonka bean. Expect a heavy dose of really sweet tonka. And it is a unisex fragrance, and to me it does lean more feminine, but so does 540, but I like that. So I mean, I don't know. Y'all figure it out. You let me know. Okay. Now, this one, I think I was trying to make up for but that one. This one I do like. This one is from the house of Hugo Boss, and it is from the Baldessarini line, and it's ombre. And I like this one. I mean, you see that dark juice, and I've had this fragrance for years. I love the Baldessarini line. This one right here, boozy, smoky, sweet goodness. This one is the complete opposite of the Banana Republic dark cherry, tobacco and tonka. The complete opposite. What you see that juice? Yeah. Well, you could imagine what it smells like then. Again, sweet, boozy, smoky. I like it. And it was cold when I had it on. And this is the type of fragrance you really wear this for yourself, because I mean, I could see a chick digging this. This smells like a night out at the club. This smells like a night out at the bar, because you got booze and smoke. This smells like an Alabama nightclub. All you need is a fried chicken sandwich, and you in there. You at Willie Ray's Boom Boom Room, standing over the pool table. I promise you, that's what you got with this, and I like it. I do, as you can tell by the smile on my face. I don't know if this one is still in circulation. I don't know if it's been discontinued. I don't know much about the Baldessarini line. All I know is Hugo Boss with this line makes one of my favorite fragrances of all time, called Del Mar, which is an aquatic musk fragrance. That's a showstopper. But that's another story for another day. But, what is it, Tuesday? No. Yes, Tuesday I wore Baldessarini from the Hugo Boss Baldessarini line ombre. That's what I wore. Okay, which brings us to Wednesday. What did I wear Wednesday? From the house of Burberry, I wore Mr. Burberry. And I like this fragrance. I do. I have it and the EDT. I'm sorry, this is the EDT. I have the EDT and the EDP. I like the EDP a little bit more. Most people prefer the EDT because it is a little bit more wearable. What you have is a slightly minty type of fragrance with a little bit of leather. Put it to you this way, the leather in this fragrance kind of dresses up the mint, if that makes any sense to you. If that makes any sense, that's what you have with this one. I get the Mister because it is a little bit sophisticated, but that's why I like the EDP version of Mr. Burberry far better, because it's different. It's in left field, and I like it. It's a standout fragrance. It's one of those scents that you have to wear for yourself, because you're not gonna get many, if any, compliments by wearing Mr. Burberry, the EDP. And Burberry is kind of making a resurgence into the fragrance world. I've heard a lot of my youngsters that I work around, talking about Burberry. Some woman's fragrance that I guess has probably been made popular by some influencer, and now all of a sudden it's like, well, actually what she said was, I finally got myself a really expensive bottle of cologne, and I'm thinking, oh, what'd you get? A perfume. She said, I got something from Burberry. And I was just like, oh, okay. But Mr. Burberry, I think, is a good one. Again, the best way, the leather dresses up the mint in this, and that's what you have, a slightly leather, slightly minty fragrance. The mint is not overpowering, it's not too strong, it's well done, it's a nice fragrance. I do prefer the EDP though, but it's still a nice fragrance. That brings us to the fun day of the week, which is the last day, and I get to go get my haircut on Thursdays, and it's my Friday, so the week is just about over, and I'm winding down, and I said, you know what, let me wear something different. It was still cold, but I just wanted to wear something different. From the house of Jimmy Choo. It is Jimmy Choo Man Blue. And man, I think my boy Cheapo's got a big bottle of this for sale. I need to swoop here. Well, level's about right there. I guess that's enough. This one is for whatever reason, the Cougars love this, man. I tell this story every time I talk about this fragrance, this woody, sweet, woody blue masterpiece of a scent. I wore this to a gas station one time, man. Them Cougars about had a come apart in there. They about came in, got you, boy. I had to run up out of there. But I think this is a blue fragrance that is well done. You do get the blue notes in it. You get some freshness, a little bit of a shower gel vibe, but the woodiness in this one, I think, kind of makes this one a player. Major player. I like this scent. I like it a lot. Jimmy Choo got off to such a bad start with the original Jimmy Choo, the Jimmy Choo Man, because it just smells so good, but it performs so bad. I mean, there is absolutely almost no point in spraying that fragrance on, because it is gone as soon as you go, it's over. So he did make up for it with Intense, and he definitely made up for it with Man Blue. And Jimmy Choo Ice is not the best performer either, but this one is affordable enough to where you can spray, pump fake, spray, pump fake, spray, pump fake to keep that ball rolling and smelling good. So from the house of Jimmy Choo, it is Jimmy Choo Man Blue. Not the reinvention of the wheel, nothing overly exotic. It just works. It's a simple, woody, blue fragrance. It just works. And I don't think I've sprayed anything on today because we are snowed in here in Alabama. We ended up getting about 8 inches. In some areas, 5 to 8 inches mixed in with sleet and snow. So your boy didn't go to work today. So I just laid around and watched the football games all day since it's Monday night, watched the playoff games. And yeah. So I didn't put on fragrance today. But that'll be in next week's fragrance rotation video. That brings us to Friday. Friday was a lazy day for me. I didn't go anywhere. Didn't do anything, so I did not put on a fragrance. But Saturday, I got out. Did it rain here? It may have rained here Friday because I teeter-totted with whether I was going, whether I wasn't, and I ended up just staying home. So thought, you know what, just stay at home, save that money. And no need to go drapes and all, because you go spend $800 on fragrance if you leave the house. So, which brings us to Saturday. Speaking of $800 fragrances, from the house of from the house of Paco Rabanne, from the line of 1 million, it is none other than the infamous DJ Voice 1 Million Royal. 1 Million Royal. Love this fragrance. Love the way it smells. Got compliments on it. I heard another reviewer say he didn't like the opening, but his wife did. I love the opening. I think it smells good. I love the dry down. I just wish it lasted a little bit longer. But nonetheless, I like it. You get a little bit of fresh floral when you spray it, and then it quickly starts to move, and you get just a hint of something in it that gives it this smoky nuance. I like it. I really, really do. Does it have similarities to the rest of the 1 million line? No, not really. But neither did 1 million cologne, neither did 1 million parfum, neither does 1 million elixir. And I personally like that. I like it when it goes both ways. I like it when you can pick up pieces of the DNA in a flanker, and then I like it when the flanker is really a unique fragrance and stands by itself. Because if you think about it, all they're doing is capitalizing on the name of the popularity of the name of 1 million. This has nothing to do with the original 1 million except for the bottle design and all of that. I almost think this fragrance could have been marketed as a unisex fragrance. I am glad to have this fragrance in my collection. Yeah, this smells good. It works for me. I just wish it lasted longer. I really love that opening. Really love the opening. I like the opening more than I do the dry down. So, yeah, that's what you get. A fresh, floral smokiness. That's what you get from this bad boy. Now, I don't know what that has to do with the other 1 millions, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right, peeps, that is it, man. That is my fragrance rotation. We have started a new week, and again, I am snowed in, so I'll go ahead and mark in my little book since it's Monday that I didn't wear anything Monday. Again, if you want to try any of these fragrances, which one am I going to have to exclude? Because I always have to exclude one. The 1 million, I don't think I want to try to wrestle with spraying that in a bottle. I'll just get everywhere. I don't think I want to try that. The rest of them, if you want to try a sample of, not a sample, a 5 ml decan of, I will gladly hook you up with one. Just hit me up. I will leave my email in the description below, and you can email me and we can talk about it and discuss pricing, shipping, all of that stuff. All that being said, again, thank you all for always being the best part of this channel. Please be sure to like, share, and sub. The channel is growing. And I greatly appreciate it. All you guys that have been there with me for a long time. Again, you're not watching a perfect reviewer, and I don't ever want to come across as a perfect reviewer. I want to come across as your homeboy that you sit down and talk fragrances with. If you want a perfect reviewer, you are in the wrong place, and that is not even what I'm striving to be. I don't claim to know every note, every perfumer, or any release date, none of that. That's not what you're going to get here. What you're going to get is an honest man who takes his honest, hard-earned money and buys his fragrances and going to give you an honest review on them. That's what you're going to get here. That's that. If you like that, hi, welcome to the channel. If you don't, but anyway, I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys, peace.